Wait, I have to make sure my mic is actually working today. Okay, cool, it's working. Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking... Oh my god, goodness gracious. Today we're going to be talking about a few little tropical storm and winter activities that will be going on within this month and October. So... yeah, let's get back here. Let's just get right back into it. Okay, so as of right now, the winter stuff does look a little bit active. As of right now, California could actually get some snow. Potentially, I need my epic pen. Hold on. Dun, dun. Alright, cool. Now that we have this, let me actually... Oops. Usually this lets me do it. There we go. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get my chat in here. Okay, so, California might get some snow, Nevada might get some snow, Wyoming and Colorado might get some snow, and mainly the northern Rocky kind of area, which is kind of like right here. I don't know about the Appalachian Mountains just yet. I don't think it's cold enough at the moment for that. We do, I'm pretty sure, have some winter... Yes, we do. Okay, so we actually have some winter... weather watches up here in the northern kind of area. So hold on, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. Pretty sure I didn't change the name. Actually, no, I should probably just send it right. Hold on. Okay, so back to what we were doing a second ago. So we will be watching the northwestern kind of part of Wyoming. They have a winter weather advisory over there, or winter storm advisory actually. Yes, and it actually goes into Idaho and Montana. Nothing crazy for, kind of the southern area, including California, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, mainly just the southern states aren't really going through much here. We will be looking at snow totals as of right now. Okay, so the snow totals don't look horrible. I feel like it's mainly the mountains that are probably going to get this snow. As of right now, it does seem like the highest peaks will be around here with the most snow, which will be up to 24 inches. Pretty sure this would be in the mountains. I could be wrong. This will also be going into, Colorado, parts of California, Nevada, and, North California as well, into that state, north of California. Also, Canada will be getting hit with a crap ton of snow. That's kind of like a typical winter for this, it's Canada. What else would you really expect? As of right now, nothing too crazy. Denver could get a very small chance of snow, depending on when this model run is. Around October 5th, so 3 days from now. But yeah, around this time, there could be some snow. For Denver, it's very low chance. I'm sure nobody watching is from Denver, but if you are, which I don't think anybody's watching in general, if you're in Denver, you might get some snow through October 5th through October 8th. I don't know if the temperatures are going to rise all the way back up to where it'll melt within this same night, which is actually why I'm going to check these temperatures really quick. The temperatures are actually starting to rise for a lot of the United States as of right now. The temperatures will actually be getting slightly higher later into this model run, but there is one slight chance that this huge cold front could actually be hitting the U.S. and pushing down into Texas, which would be really nice. But it doesn't seem like it does at all, actually. And as this model run is going, it's actually could get up to 95-degree weather in Texas for October 18th. Freaking crazy. It's kind of hot for October, but it's okay. It's October. We can also look at the forecast or the CPC outlooks, which is basically the temperatures of the next 6 to 10 days or the next 8 to 14 days. So the 8 to 14 days is showing a below average for temperatures for mostly the western kind of part of the United States, like west like northwest over here. But there also will be a heat front, not a heat front, but like a kind of like a heat boundary for most of the U.S. Mostly to the east of this line, right here going this way. Texas will be getting a very hard waft of this heat. We will be showing the 6 to 10 outlook. So for the 6 to 10 outlook, pretty much the entire United States is under some kind of warmer weather, other than kind of like the northern part and parts of California and Nevada. Those don't seem to get very much, as of too high of a temperature. Texas is still under this higher pocket of, hot air. This does also kind of include Florida as well for this hotter pocket, as just a little bit below from what Texas is. Texas does have a slightly cooler area, which is going to be obviously North Texas and where the mountains kind of are. But as of right now, nothing too bad. So this heat will probably be lasting until November, until it starts to kind of simmer off and back and down into the the 60s, like the 70s or the 60s. So it should be looking more like white or possibly even blue, which we were in the dark blue, which I don't think it shows. Oh yeah, it does. We were in the dark blue for last month because the temperatures were dropping about probably 10 degrees cooler than what they were supposed to be. This is their newest outlook right here. This goes all the way to week 3 to 4, and this one actually goes a lot further. So, yeah. For temps, not too bad. Snow, not too bad. Yeah, honestly, nothing too crazy as of right now. 1 month prediction seems like it'll be kind of warming back up for the northern parts of the United States over here. Closer like the Ohio River Valley, and kind of a little bit more northwest from that, which will be interesting. The seasonal outlook, which is for the droughts, Texas is definitely going to probably get a drought. We haven't gotten that much rain in a while, so we're under the yellow. Drought persists, which means that there's already a drought, but it's actually getting worse, so we will have to be watching that. It's not horrible today. Let me actually open the drought map. If I can spell this right. Yep. Okay. So Texas is in a decent drought. It's not horrible like freaking Arizona's in a pretty bad drought, including New Mexico. Hawaii's in a drought, surprisingly. It's kind of like a tropical island, but okay. Texas is in a abnormally dry to exceptionally dry, which is the worst one, which is mainly near San Antonio, or not like exactly near San Antonio. I'm sure it's like somewhere over here, but it's pretty close to San Antonio for these, more stronger drought areas. So crops, if there are any over there, probably not. It's like a desert. Will be definitely harder to grow, which is not going to be good. But other than that, it doesn't seem too bad. There might be a few drought stuff, that's going off over there. Is, saying, they're gonna have to start keeping their water, or whatever the frick that is. We will be switching over to the hurricane outlook kind of stuff. Okay, so we actually have two outlooks, well, three if you count the Pacific. We have this one right here that's mainly for the more southern part of the Atlantic, and then we have one for Florida, which is kind of interesting. The one that I'm most worried about isn't this one at Florida. It's mainly this one. I'll show you in a minute with the models. But this one right here, with the models, it was showing that it could actually upgrade and turn into a Cat 1 hurricane around the Caribbean. Take this from a grain of salt because it will probably change by like the morning. So I will probably be making updates over the weekend, but I do have to do a few things, so I don't know if I'll be able to. So yeah, the Caribbean will be under a watch for now by me. Let's look at this outlook, or well, the model I should say. Okay, so there. Okay, so we're gonna look at the Caribbean. This is kind of where I saw it form, was around the Caribbean, but this could be a... Oh, wait, actually, no, hold on. Wait a second. This is kind of weird. This confused me. Hold on. Wait a second. So this is the area that we're watching. Does this one form? It looks like it does. Well, I'm trying to watch this one so I can see where it's gonna go. Okay, so it's right there. Oh, it just shoots north. So it's going from here, and it's actually right here with the model run, and it just shoots north. So the U.S. probably won't have to worry about this one. But it is still pretty far out, so we'll have to see if it even makes a, form. So that's kind of weird. I swear that was from the that one, but I guess not. So this potential hurricane tropical storm could actually be coming from the Pacific, which is kind of interesting to me. I haven't seen that very often. Yeah, so it forms off like the coast of Mexico around here, and it pushes up here, and then it kind of shifts more north, as you can see in this model run. But at the same time, like I don't know if it's from the Pacific, because a lot of things kind of get stirred up right here, and then they die kind of quick. But this is at the end of the model run, so do not take this as like a serious thing. Because this could, if it did happen, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida will all be under your watch, including Cuba and parts of Mexico, mainly this area, and obviously all of, the Gulf of Mexico. But as of right now, it shows a possible Cat 1 hurricane as of right now of this model run. If I went back to another model run and if it's completely different, which it probably won't even load to it, then that means that we probably won't get it. And this model run shows a chance, but I'm not going to even take it because it's the older model run. Let's see if the European models agree, and if they do, we're going to have to watch this one a little bit more than expected. Oh my gosh, no, hold on. What the heck is the European model showing right now? What the freak? I probably should have checked this earlier. Does this come from where I think it is? Oh dear. Okay, that kind of took me by surprise. Usually the European models don't even show them. This kind of doesn't seem true though. It's kind of weird. Like, there's no way it just kind of slips through there and then slips right back in. That's kind of weird. I don't think that's going to ever happen. There's like a 1% chance of this actually happening, but this model run shows it earlier than what it usually does. Definitely take this from a grain of salt. The European model changes every like 5 minutes, so don't even don't even think about it. Its track kind of seems to go like this, and it shifts up like that. That's kind of weird. I was not expecting that from the European model. All right. This is something that we're probably not going to watch until, October, probably 10th, whenever the chances become possibly higher of this even forming. So don't worry about it. I will be making updates about it on October 10th, which is 8 days from now. So we will be checking the winds from this one, though. If it, does form, we can do early forecasting for it. And if it takes its path. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't think this one's going to do very much. As of right now, it's at the end of its model run, and it starts around here. So it's out of the 10-day mark. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's out of its 10-day mark. The 10-day mark is here, which is where we kind of trust it. But I'm not even going to trust the European model. Don't try to spread this one because I doubt this one's actually going to happen. And also, I don't think the wind field is going to be from Mexico to Florida and all the way down to freaking South Mexico to Texas. There's no way it's going to be that big. I kind of doubt it because that's absurd. Wonder how much it drops the temperatures. Oh my. Nah, there's no way this is going to happen. No hurricane gets this big. I mean, holy crap. It stretches from here all the way past Florida, and then it kind of... Nah, okay, definitely take this one from, like, not even a grain of salt. Take this from a grain of sand, because this is not going to happen. There's no way. It's not going to be this big. It probably won't even happen, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. This does not show it. It's okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust this model run. Well, unless if it shows another model run that has this, which I doubt it does. But if it does, okay, yeah. See, it's completely different for this one. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But this is also a model run from completely different things, so I don't really know. I don't know, guys. I guess link your comments down below and see if y'all have any questions about this one. We'll keep an eye on it. But I don't know. It just seems a little much because I don't think that's gonna happen. We should. Okay, yeah, we can. Okay, cool. Like, there's just no way. Like, look how big. Okay, so this is the Pacifics. This one will probably happen. But, like, look at the size differences. Like, what is happening with the European model? Like, this one has a slightly lower pressure. And somehow this one's still bigger. That's crazy. I mean, it does shrink after a while. And then it goes, into the U.S. like they all do. But, I mean, that's just weird. I don't even know why it was so big. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, definitely take this one from a grain of salt. Do not take this one seriously that I'm talking about for this guy right here. Take this one by a grain of salt, possibly sand. Honestly, I don't think this one's gonna happen as of right now. I'll check the models, probably a different day. I mean, shoot, I'll just be checking it every day until the 10th. But if this does happen, the Gulf Coast definitely needs to, be ready for this one. Unless if it, like, somehow does a freaking U-turn and just goes back out the way it came from. But what are the chances of that? If the models start showing that, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be very confused. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to happen. It's just... I mean, I know it's possible because other hurricanes, and I'm sure, and tropical storms have done this before. It's just the way it tracks is just so weird because I've never seen a tropical storm as of right now go like that and then somehow go out. It's just, I don't know. I don't think this one's gonna happen. And I will keep saying this because I don't want to freak people out. So it will probably not happen. There does seem to be a few spin ups in the Gulf of Mexico before this weird event happens. Yeah. I don't know, guys. We'll have to see if this one actually happens or not. I don't think it will. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We have the CFS to check. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, let's see what the CFS means or shows. Okay, so the CFS also shows it going north. Okay. There could be a few cold fronts as if this thing is showing. Obviously take this as a massive grain of salt because it goes all the way to November 3rd, which is exactly a month from now. Well, a little bit more than a month. Pretty cool model run. Do not trust it. I've already seen that it's wrong by like a crap ton. But yeah, this will be a very interesting October. So yeah, we'll just have to see what's gonna happen. Oh, that's a decent snowstorm right there, actually. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. If I freaked y'all out, please, I wasn't trying to. I don't think this one's gonna happen. If it does, it will probably miss the U.S. completely and slingshot north like they all do. They'll start here and slingshot because it's weather. But for sure though, I will be watching this and I will be trying to tell y'all if it does have any more updates. This will probably not happen though. The European models aren't very good with hurricanes. I mean, this just doesn't. I don't think this is gonna happen, honestly. And this is for October 17th, by the way. So yeah, it's out of the 10-day range. So if anybody else talks about this, don't immediately say, well, that's not good. We could get hit by that. And if it's, I'm going to actually, do this really quick. If it's past here, this way, wow, that's a really straight line. If it's past there and it's like over here, do not trust the model run unless if it's like between here and there. Okay, this half you can kind of trust. I wouldn't rely on it. The relying part would probably be closer to like the 35 or whatever hour that's supposed to be and closer. I would trust that part a little bit more because that's about two days out. So I would probably trust that part of the model a little bit more than over here. So for sure, don't start, telling everybody that there's going to be a big hurricane because there probably won't be, honestly. If there is, I will update y'all within the, 5 days of it potentially happening, which will be in the 10-day range. So I'll actually be able to tell y'all if it could happen. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen because the model run that we kind of trust with hurricane tracking is showing that it's supposed to just slingshot north. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about this one at the moment. Let's actually check our shear. I don't think it's on here. Wait, yes it is. Wait, no, it's not. This is the surface. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just see, it gets sucked in with the jet stream, or the polar vortex, technically. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about this one. Actually, hold on. There's a really cool thing that I just saw. It's like right here. Just keep watching that. It's like its own like thing. It looks like it has a mind of its own. It kind of broke off of its main part of the jet stream. It kind of stays there and like spins after that little hurricane hits it, and just kind of starts spinning. And you can see that the actual jet stream is like way up here for some reason with a big old trough. That could bring some snow. To Ohio. Probably it won't, but you never know. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, I don't think much is gonna happen. Y'all can, comment me or ask me questions through the comments. and ask me, you know, if to ask me if y'all want updates or something, then I can for sure give y'all those updates. But for sure, honestly, I don't think this is gonna happen. Don't be worried about it. So yeah. Also, if someone else says that it will happen, take it by a grain of salt. Honestly, if it's past, the 216 mark, just don't trust it. For example, they said that Texas was actually supposed to get a massive, cold front, this month, and now it's not even gonna happen at all anymore. We were supposed to drop down into the 40s and 30s and stuff. We were supposed to be super cold, but now I haven't heard anything about it because they were posting it too early, and since the model run was so far out, I mean, I understand why they do it, so you could get more information out about it. At the same time, it's just too early, so I wouldn't trust that specific kind of late of a model run right away. I would wait until it's around the 144 to the 0, which if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I mean 144 to the 0. I would watch it around there. If it starts to show anything, then I would probably watch it. But other than that, I don't think anything's gonna happen. Honestly, it's just its track is just too weird. It's supposed to literally come up through here, come back down, go back down, and go over. If it does a freaking U-turn, I'm gonna be so mad. It's gonna be freaking Hurricane Simulator. But yeah, I definitely would wait on this. These little these winter advisories I would definitely watch though. Heavy snow possible on the mountains above 9,000 feet, which could actually get about a foot and over. So that's cool. I guess. I mean, unless if you live up there, but I don't think anybody would live, 9,000 feet in the air. That's just crazy. But if you do, and you live in Wyoming, there might be some snow. Man, Wyoming has a lot of mountains now that I'm looking at it. Holy crap. Those are really tall mountains. Oh my gosh. Jeez. These are really big hills. It's like a mountain, I guess. So weird. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't trust the model run right now. I'd wait. If I did have to trust one, it'd probably be GFS for right now. So, yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it for this live stream. If y'all enjoyed it, did not want to freak y'all out, I swear. But if y'all did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing for more updates for this specific kind of storm